Hey, it's Caroline, career and leadership coach. And today I want to talk to you about if you are being bypassed for promotions at work, there are some things that you need to do. I know it's so easy to look outside and to look at and blame outside factors, but there's so many things inside that you can do to move the needle to make a difference, and that's exactly what I want to talk to you about today. So there are three key things that you need to have in place, and I know that a lot of people that are in the situation of being bypassed, the first thing they think is like, if this, I'm going to look for a new job. And whether or not you end up doing that, I want you to actually reconsider and think about certain steps you can take first. And here's why. If these steps that I'm going to share with you are not completed or not fixed, then you're going to have the same problem in your new job. So again, you're not going to be valued, you're not going to get promoted, and you're not going to get what you deserve. So that's why it's so essential for you to understand the things you need to put in place, the foundational things that you need to put in place in order for you to make the changes and the sustainable changes that you need to make to get the career that you deserve. Like, you worked so hard for this. You made so many sacrifices. And so for me, I want to share with you what those key building blocks are to put in place so you can really go after what you want and achieve your career goals, because a lot of people are having a career by default. And when I say default, it's like they're shifting from job to job, never reaching their full potential. And what I want you to do is become intentional about the career that you create and the career that you have. So let's dive in. The first thing that I want you guys to do is really think about your personal brand. What is your current personal brand within the organization that you work at? So, because what we need to do is, everybody has a personal brand, whether you are consciously creating it, or whether it's a default personal brand. Most people have a default personal brand. But I want you to really step back and think about, what's my current personal brand really telling others? And don't only like rely on your own opinion of your personal brand. Like, the best indicator is how other people are interacting and responding to your personal brand. So whether you don't have to actively seek the feedback, you just have to really be neutral and objective, and really look at it. Because if you're not getting the promotion, yes, you might say, my boss is a dick and not supporting me, but is that really the issue? What is your personal brand, or what is that telling you about your current personal brand in the organization? Now, I'll give you an example of one of my clients. One of my clients, he was absolutely the fun maker within the organization. He had already like been with the organization a couple of years, and had his personal brand was, oh my god, we want to be on his team because it is fun. He's such an engaging leader, and we like to be part of his team. The challenge was, once he wanted to step up from senior manager to director, he that personal brand wasn't really serving him, because his personal brand was all about like, it's fun, but basically he didn't have the right personal brand to step up. Doesn't mean that you have to be a cold-hearted person when you become a director, but there's certain qualities that you want to be highlighted and Fun is not the head priority of that. So you have to say like what you want to be recognized as top, to be strategic, to be influencing other leaders and other stakeholders, to be and that's basically what you want to have as a top number one as of one of your assets. Of course, you need to be fun, or you can be still fun as a director or head of or whatever you aspire to be. It's just like making sure that the combination of your assets like has also the right components why you are recognized in your personal brands. Do you understand? I hope you understand what I mean. So you want to make the shift from your existing personal brand to that of a leadership brand. And basically there are two things that you need to do to when you make that shift. First of all, you need to create and be conscious about creating that leadership brand. And the way you do that is by understanding what your leadership blueprint is. And instead of having a default leadership blueprint or a default personal brand, is becoming really intentional about it. So really creating that blueprint. That's the first step in that area. The second step is how to activate that new leadership brand within the workplace. Because if you have an existing personal brand that you have, that people have a perception of you, you need to shift that perception. And what do you need to do to activate that? So really it is important that after you created your leadership brand and how you want to be perceived in the organization, is that you activate it and then really cement it in and really live and breathe your new personal brand or leadership brand, as I call it. So basically that is the first step, is shifting your brand to that of a sought after leader. Now the second part that's really important is creating alliances within your existing organization. Now the reason I say this is like I used to work years and years as a communications recruiter. So communication professionals, they're really good in stakeholder management. And if you are a salesperson or any other, actually any person that I work with that are at certain level, they're really good in stakeholder management. So it is not about being able to connect with people. It's like, how do you convert those stakeholders, those key stakeholders where you have absolutely amazing relationships with, to become alliances? And you don't have to convert all of your stakeholders to alliances, but you need to really create those strategic partners and those people within the organization that will vouch for your ideas, that will advocate your ideas, that will push you forward within the organization. And those strategic alliances, it can't only be your boss, because if you only have your boss as really your biggest advocate, then you have a challenge and you have a problem. So it's about really understanding who you have as stakeholders and how you and who you can convert to become a really good strategic alliance for you. So that is the second point, is understanding, is converting your stakeholders to become, or your relationships to become strategic alliance partners. So that's the second step. The third and last step is navigating politics. Now, like when I give a live workshop and I ask like who hates politics, like all practically everybody puts their hand up and say like I really like don't like to play the games, I shy away from politics and so on. This is a problem. I don't say that you have to play negative politics, but politics is a part of life, a part of any organization. It's a part of your group of friends, of your social circle. So there's politics in everything, and shying away from the politics at work, it will really harm your career, because it's like being an ostrich, putting your head in the sand and not really interacting with it at all. And so it's not enough to be aware of that there are politics going on in the organization. It's also to be able to position yourself and navigate those politics and playing positive politics. So really stepping up. And when I say navigating politics, it's like understanding who, who are the key players within the organization, what's really going on. Like I always like to go through an exercise with all of my clients. And if you join my program that's launching the 6th of June, Own Your Greatness, I will teach you how to really identify and navigate those politics. Because basically what you want to do is understand, like, okay, what's the org chart, and what's the shadow org chart that's going on, what's really behind the scenes going on, who's making the real decisions here, do I need to really align myself with, and who's going to help me. And those are the positive politics that you can play that will actually just quantum leap your career to the next level. So those are the three things. So I will just summarize them again. So first of all, is shifting your brand, that your current personal brand, into a leadership personal brand. Then the second thing is really creating those alliances. So knowing how to convert your current stakeholders, your current key stakeholders, into really strategic alliances and creating a strategic network. And then the third one is really understanding and navigating politics and knowing how to really identify the positive politics that are going on within your organization and navigating those. So if you're interested in the next step, the 6th of June, I am having a group of absolutely ambitious professionals together that are looking to go on this journey from shifting from an overworked doer into a sought after leader. And you don't have to be an individual contributor title like a specialist only to join that program. That if you want to step up, you can be a senior manager, your manager. But if you say, like, I'm stuck in that doer's mindset mentality, and I really want to work on my personal brand and really increase my executive presence, increase my salary, increase the impact that I'm making, then this program is going to be epic. I will pop a link below so you can go and check it out. At the moment, I'm also offering a couple of bonuses, or one significant bonus, that is, if you join the program for the next round of this in the sixth, that starts the 6th of June, you will also get 3 one-on-one coaching sessions with me. So basically, you have the program, and then we embed it in one-on-one sessions, really, and customize it completely, entirely to your situation. So you really have like significant results with that. So I will pop the link below. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to me. More than happy to help you. And otherwise, if this resonates with you, if my message resonates with you, I look forward to be working with you and to really see you change the direction of your career and really crush your goals for this year, because that's what it's all about. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.